And we jump forward.
You're awake! How do you feel?
5 more minutes.
Thank goodness you finally woke up! Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't helpful at all back there. But wow, that power of yours was really something. You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And that power you used, we call it persona. Don't worry, we'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you something. I can kinda relate. To you, I mean.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little, and my mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, aren't you? To be honest, I already heard about your past, but it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too. This was a while ago, but there was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group, so I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High. And why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked. That was my first time facing them too. Sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward.
Yeah, it's not your fault. I'm just too badass.
Thanks. Sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay. They said you could leave once you regain consciousness, so I think you're free to go home. See you!
See ya.
Oh, welcome back!
2 plus 2 equals go to bed. First things first, though. I'm gonna boot this down a little, see if that helps with the frame issues. We'll bump that up to 60, though.
Hey!
And still locked out on that. Where am I? There I am. Damn.
Yo.
Oh, I was in a coma, nothing to worry about.
Oh.
Jeez. Are you stupid or something?
Don't worry, I'll forget.
It's not like that.
Can we call it a day?
Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurais get their day in the sun?
And so,
The place where where people dumped their waste in the Jumon period. What are they called nowadays? Well, it can't be hovels because that's a house. So either boneyards or middens. I want to say middens guide. It says answer 2, so
that's correct.
hey.
Hey, wanna walk home together?
It might start rumors.
Huh? Come on, there's no need to put on a brave face. What if you pass out again on the way home? I feel responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go. Home safe. I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
There's a shiny on my pillow.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm not in my biz, so mind your
Twilight
ways.
fragments.
Like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 fueling the fire with the burning desire every day. We inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
So yes, I could use the teleport, but honestly speaking, I think I'm probably just gonna take my time with it. Not like it takes that much extra effort to just walk up. Sure as shit ain't like I'm speedrunning.
Ah, there you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
What'd it do?
Hey there.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Pardon?
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. The street lights going out, things that stopped working. The inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What about the policey?
Unfortunately, the police can't do a thing during the Dark Hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona.
Stansonas.
The power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
I will be right back. All right.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Cool, I get to shoot things.
Whew. I was afraid you'd say no.
I mean, I'm not exactly saying no, but do keep in mind, do be wary. I am not lifting a single finger from now until we solve this issue to help.
I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Join the seas to fight the shadows. Voice in me head. As we unlock our first social link, like always,
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
like always, the very first social link is the Fool, which will automatically rank up as we progress the game.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Checking terminology.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting? You know, because it's the weekend.
I'm gonna stab
Shall
you.
we end? Shall week end?
I'm gonna stab
Get it?
you.
How have you been?
Not great since this little shit's waking me up. How'd you get in here?
I'm always by your side.
Not creepy at all.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Cool.
It's the end of everything, but to be honest, I don't really know much about it. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Ain't nothing to honor if I don't commit anything. Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! No.
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Just a sec. God, this thing's freaking heavy.
Ace defective.
What? Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here from now on.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Well, the more the merrier. Less work for
He had
me.
the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. Whew. But he said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. You guys know that?
Oh, that's what I could do for dinner. Do a classic fast food platter. Make myself a hot dog, make myself a smash burger, small handful of fries, and strip or two of fried chicken. Oh, that sounds like a lot of effort, but good. Oh. It didn't happen to me.
Hey, what's with the tough guy act? You should know about it, since you're a Persona user and all.
Hey, Stanzona.
Man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess.
Well, enough with the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
Tartar sauce? What?
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
In the, I don't know if it's coming later, but in the original Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES, Junpei would instead make a toothpaste joke.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.